Today I'm going to show you how to make homemade chicken burritos. Let's get started. Okay y'all, to start with, we've got a bell pepper we diced up already. I'm going to cut up about a half of this onion. We've got some little tiny cherry tomatoes that we're going to be using. We got these from Alan and Haley, and I got these from TJ and Devin. She actually got these out of her mama's garden. So we're going to use a little bit of everything we got and make chicken burritos. I'm going to go ahead and get this onion cut up, and I'm going to cut it up real little. You don't really have to, but that's just the way I'm going to do it tonight. I'm going to dice it. Center, maybe 2 times, and then we're just going to cut it real little. Now, if your kids don't like onions, doing it real small like this, they'll never even know they're in there. It's a good way to hide them. Okay, y'all, we got our onion diced, our bell pepper, and some of the little tomatoes. We've got our oil heating up, and right here we have our chicken that we've been marinating in a marinade. We've took it out, put it on this tray, and we're going to get that to cooking first. We're waiting on our oil to get a little hot. Go ahead and start adding this chicken to my iron skillet. Now that right there is 4 chicken breasts. Now I'm going to add a little paprika. Now this is smoked paprika. Little cumin. Now we've had this chicken, like I said, in a marinade. We used olive oil, chicken bouillon, salt and pepper, and a little bit of garlic. With about, the oil was probably about 1/4 of a cup. So now we're just going to get that done. I want to get it at like a light, medium, golden brown. I'm just going to give it a little mix. It's already smelling good, y'all. Chicken done. We're going to take it out and set it to the side, and I'm going to cook my vegetables. And then we'll put it back in there. Till a lot of that juice gets out, because I want my chicken to start getting a golden brown on it, a little at least. So we're going to cook this chicken till all that broth is out of there. I'm going to add a little bit more black pepper to it. And a little bit of salt. Okay, y'all, I'm going to take my chicken out and I'm going to put it on this plate right here. Now I'm doing that just so I can cook my peppers and onions. But I wanted to cook the chicken first just to get all that good flavor off of that chicken. We need that flavor because we're going to make like a thin type sauce. So now we're going to go ahead and add our peppers and onions and tomatoes to that. Give them a mix. And you want them to be able to soak up and get all those bits and pieces off of that skillet. try a little piece of this chicken. That's good, y'all. A good mixture for that recipe right there. Smelling good up in here. You can use the frozen peppers and onions, but cutting them up yourself, they're so much better than those frozen. But if you got them, or you're in a pinch and you don't have much time, buy you some frozen ones. Now that we got that done, or where we want it, I'm going to add about a big tablespoon of minced garlic. A big tablespoon. And give that a mix. Cut that heat down just a little. I'm going to add about a teaspoon of this chicken bullion. I'm going to add just a tiny bit more oil right there. And we're going to add about a tablespoon of all-purpose flour. Give that a mix. Let that flour start cooking. Now, if you had chicken broth, you could use it, but since I'm using the chicken bouillon, I'm not going to worry about using chicken broth. I'm just going to use a little bit of water to deglaze my pan and to thicken it just a little. Just a tiny bit more. So I would say a cup of either water or chicken broth. I'm going to add my chicken back to this, the juice and all. And now I'm just going to take and coat my chicken with this mixture that we made. Oh, I think I lost a piece. Okay, that right there, I'm going to let this simmer on low. I'm going to let a little bit of that juice cook out, but not much. And we're going to have chicken burritos tonight. Okay, y'all, to go with our burritos, I'm going to make a tiny bit of red rice, like Mexican red rice. I'm going to show y'all a way that I do it sometime. I'll take a few of these tomatoes, and I'm only going to make a small batch. So we're using about a cup of tomatoes. I'm going to use the rest of this bell pepper. We're going to be using about a tablespoon of minced garlic. Don't be shy with the garlic, y'all. And now we're going to largely chop up this onion. And we're going to just put the whole chunks in there. We can help it a little bit and break it up. So you got your tomatoes, your peppers, your garlic, and your onions. Now to that, I'm going to add about a cup of water. We're going to put our lid on it. And yeah, I guess I should have used the bigger cut that goes with the Ninja, but this one will work. Let's clean up our mess. Make sure it's good and tight and blend. Okay. So now we've got our sauce ready. Now we're going to get started on the rice. We're going to let our skillet start heating up. Okay, y'all, we measured down about 1 1/4 cups of rice. The skillet is starting to get hot, and we're just going to toast it. Okay, now you're just wanting to let this get a little color to it. And it does take about 10 minutes on a medium, like low. But you don't want to cut it up too high because it will scorch your rice. You can see it's starting to get a little color. And you can actually even smell the rice starting to brown. Okay, now to that we're going to open up our mixture. We're going to pour half of this and see what it looks like because we're making just a small batch. We're going to go ahead and add it all. We're going to get us about another cup of water. Make sure you got plenty of water in there for your rice to cook. We're going to give it a mix. Now we're going to add about a teaspoon of salt. You can't cook rice without salt. We're going to add about 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. And about 1/2 teaspoon of paprika. About a teaspoon, maybe 1/2 teaspoon of chicken bouillon. Give that a little mix. Okay, now we're going to let that come to a low simmer. Okay, I got it simmering pretty good, so now I'm going to let it sit there and simmer like that for about 10 minutes. And then we're going to turn the heat down and cover it. Okay, we've got our heat down on low now. It's a lower type simmer, so I'm going to put the lid on it and let it sit there for about 15 minutes. And now, while that rice is simmering, we're going to go outside and help Travis for a second. It's going to be good, y'all. Well, we had the camera hid over here on the end, y'all. Sometimes when you are doing videos, you got to be sneaky to get your husband on the video. But this is what he's been working on his trailer to load a tractor. Well, y'all, I just had you sitting up here. I had hid my phone there. Sometimes when you're trying to take a video, you got to be a little sneaky so he don't know you're videoing.
between tractors. In between the tractor.
Like driving and put the wheel right here?
No, you can put the boards anywhere. Anywhere you need to. Keep the boards from flying off.
No, you wouldn't want that to happen. And then that way that keeps the strap from flapping in the wind and going down the road. Now let's check our rice. Ooh, it looked like it turned out good. Yep, I think it's done. What do y'all think about that rice? We're just old Southern folks, but we can make that rice pretty good. It ain't exactly like some of them's recipes, but it's our recipe. Hope y'all give it a try. So we got our rice ready. Our chicken fajita mix is ready. And we're going to use that chicken and we're going to make some burritos, y'all. I might even put some of the rice in it. But you can serve it just like that with the rice. You can put it in and make a burrito out of it, a fajita, taco shells, whatever you want to try. I've just got a bunch of these big burrito shells, so we're going to use these up tonight, y'all. Use what we got and make a delicious meal. If you like our video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe if you hadn't already. And like always, thanks for watching. Happy cooking!